Oh, hello. Hi, and welcome to Queen Talk with me, Wayne Stafford. It's a new year and it's a new season for Queen Talk, and we promise to continue to bring you episodes that are inspiring and wonderful experiences from our international and national kings and queens of the pageant world. We're coming to you from the luxurious 5-star, ever so stylish Morrells Boutique Hotel here in Northcliff. In this episode, we're featuring an international queen. She's all the way from Namibia. Yes, she's the Miss Supranational 2021, Chanique Rabe. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Queen Talk with me, Wayne Stafford. So our first feature for 2023 is none other than Miss Supranational 2021. Please welcome the beautiful Chanique Rabe. Hello, Chanique. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy New Year, if I can say that. Still.
Well, it is Happy New Year because, this is our first feature for 2023. Yes. Has it been a good one for you so far?
Yes, of course it has. I've been moving to South Africa, to Pretoria, so big changes.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to hear all about that. But let's firstly start, Chanique. How did your introduction to pageant world begin? Where did it start?
You know, I know a lot of girls say that when they're young, they wish to be, Miss World or Miss Universe or Miss Supranational one day. But I didn't. Actually, my dad was very conservative in our Afrikaans environment, and they said, nope, oor my dooie liggaam doen jy 'n pageant. So I never thought of doing it until I was in high school and we had a school pageant, and I realized, oh my word, I love it. I love putting myself out there, putting myself through the challenges and getting to know myself a little better. So that's where it started, in high school.
Would you say that with you loving the pageants, would you say it's got a big positive contribution towards one's self-confidence?
Of course, I think that's, I was such a shy young girl. I couldn't stand up in front of my class and say my name. And it is because of pageants that I really put myself out there. I feel like a pageant makes you go through like this finding yourself journey. It gets you to know yourself better, and you get to know your strengths and your weaknesses a lot. So yes, oh my goodness, I think that's the main reason that you would have to do that for yourself. Yeah.
Tell me, you're no stranger to competing internationally. So prior to Miss Supra, just tell us, you did compete internationally, and how did that attribute or contribute in a positive way for you to be able to be prepared for something as big as Miss Supranational?
Well, I did Miss Teen Namibia when I was 17, and then after winning that, I went overseas to Miss Teen Continents in the United States. And I think doing that really let me understand the power of a pageant platform. That was for Miss Teen, but still I had the opportunity to firstly put myself out there, but give back to my community. And I mean, wearing your country's flag on an international stage, there's nothing like that. So in that time, in that moment, I realized I have to do this again one day. I have to represent my country again one day. I have to bring a crown home, and I have to bring back to my community and my country.
Tell me, when you say bring the crown home, under this Miss Supranational umbrella, were you the first African girl to ever win?
Yes, first girl from Africa.
Gosh, hey?
I know.
Now tell me about your reign. I mean, any challenges? Let's start with that. Any challenges as Miss Supranational that you experienced?
Yeah, of course, everything has pros and cons. There's a lot of positivity, but something that I found quite challenging was I'm someone that has to know my schedules. I'm very organized. I have to know exactly what happens tomorrow, next week, next month. And when you are placed in a situation like this where you're representing your country and an international organization, things happen quite quickly. And I had to quickly learn that if they call me today and tell me, girl, pack your bags, you're leaving tomorrow for 2 weeks, I have to be ready. I don't know what I'm leaving for. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. But I think putting yourself in that situation, accepting that things change at the last minute, and taking it, part of your reign and making it fun for yourself. I think that was the biggest challenge, but I ended up loving it.
So how many countries did you visit during your reign?
10 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, very
Tell me,
fortunate.
and out of those 10, I know each country is unique to its own, but any favorite?
I think my favorite, not my favorite, but I think a very unique experience was Curacao. I was supposed to go for 5 days, and we ended up staying for a month.
Oh, wow.
4 weeks on an island with, I always joke about this, with only 5 panties and only 5 outfits. We ended up staying a month because there was just so much that we could contribute to that society. And they don't know a lot about pageantry. They don't know that you can use these platforms for so much good. So we did so much for, from cleaning beaches and visiting schools and educating young girls on what a pageant can do for you. And I mean, it was a life-changing experience, really. Yeah,
well, I think a lot of people don't know, the title Supranational means transcending beyond, the boundaries. And each of the ladies, including the men, also need to do a project. It's part of the criteria. They need to do a project called From the Ground Up.
Well done, Wayne.
So from the ground up, what was tell the viewers, what was your initiative?
That is something from the Miss Supranational organization I have so much respect for. They encourage every contestant to really go out and start something tangible from the ground up, not just, raising funds and giving it to someone. Tangible. You have to go in and make a true difference. And for me, it came a couple of years before Supra. Actually, I studied fashion design, and during COVID, I realized that a lot of ladies in my country were sitting around. They are freelance seamstresses, but they're not working. So I started letting them make masks for me, and I realized if you have a skill, you can make something for yourself in your life. So I started going out and I created a curriculum, and I started going out and teaching it to underprivileged youth in Namibia. Ended up with the help of African Monarch Lodges to open a junior sewing school in the north of Namibia. And in this means I teach kids sewing skills. Nobody can ever take it away from them. They can use it to, spark up entrepreneurships or just to generate an income. And that was my project, and it's still going, and I love it. Now these ladies teaching the kids are working again for me, creating garments for the brand that we sell to pay them again. So it's the circular, and I think that's what they're looking for.
Yes.
It should be a sustainable circular model that can kind of go on. Yeah.
No, that's amazing. What is your fashion brand called? The name of your fashion brand?
Nami Nami.
Now, how did you come up with the name Nami Nami?
I don't know. It's not like it has a specific meaning. Okay. I just liked, because it's a brand that is obviously from Namibia, born in Namibia, made by Namibian women. I'm moving a little bit of it here now, very excited. But I wanted something kind of fun and cute, but also resembles, Namibia. So decided on Nami Nami.
I think it's very interesting. Tell me, Chanique, now that you mentioned moving here, right? Now the transition coming from Namibia to South Africa, how's that been for you? Is it like a bit of a catch-22 because your family's that side? Of course.
Yes. And I mean, I miss my parents a lot. They're still on that side. And moving here, I've been here 3 months, and there's been a couple of robberies and things happening that's a little bit unsafe here, but it made me realize I have to be a lot more vigilant here, and a lot more, I have to take care of myself and my surroundings a lot more here, which is fine. You have to adapt to your surroundings. But on the positive note, there's so much more, opportunities here. That's why I'm here. My fiance is here as well. So no, it's been amazing. It's been so nice after a couple of years being up and down all over the place to finally have somewhere where I can call home, make my own home, start finding my feet. It's been wonderful.
Tell me, just going back to Miss Supranational, did you, because I mean, we know about the glitz and the glam and it looks all fabulous, but did you ever experience any embarrassing moments?
Who does not have embarrassing moments?
Are you willing to share at least one?
Oh, this might not sound so hectic to viewers, but I was asked to judge and to crown at Miss Supranational Thailand, and in Thailand they make it a big thing, like it's big. It is, yeah. Anyway, so I went up to crown this girl, and surely I should know how to put a sash on a girl, which way it goes. I promise you,
I know.
trying to focus to keep the crown on my head, and this girl, she's crying and she has all the emotions. And I put this sash on completely the wrong way. And after a while, people are shouting at me. I couldn't understand it. This girl's like, girl,
Oh, the
sash. It was so embarrassing to then like take it
shame.
off of her and put it back on. But I mean, things happen.
Yes, no, 100%. Yeah, because it's all in that
It was
moment.
just so funny to me how I couldn't like think to put a sash on the right way. But in that moment, like when you have a million cameras on you at one stage, then yeah, you might have a blonde moment.
So, Chanique, tell me that crown, is it very heavy?
It is quite heavy. It's so beautiful and detailed, but it is quite heavy. And the funniest thing is that it's a little bit big for my head. So I could never really take all my hair away or like to the back and have it on my head, because then my ears would go down.
But isn't
So
there
I
an
had to,
adjustment
like-
that you could adjust it? Is it like just, is it
No,
fixed?
It's like it's a fixed crown with a little cushion on the inside. Very pretty, very
Yeah, no,
fabulous.
it's very, yeah, so-
But no, it's one size. So it's so funny. If I don't have, if I have my hair back, then
Yes.
my ears go. Yeah. So always had the same hair.
All right, so now you're in South Africa.
I am.
And you mentioned earlier your fiancé is here, so which means there's the wedding bells
I
or
know.
something is going to be happening soon, right? You want to share with us when you're tying the knot?
I know. I'm so excited. Don't have my ring. Got stolen. But getting it soon, and we're getting married in September in Namibia. I'm so excited. We decided to get married in Namibia because I mean, it's my home, and he loves it so much. So, yeah, a lot to plan.
No, exciting. Tell me, Chanique, just finally, I think if you don't mind sharing with the viewers, where will Chanique now be? What is her vision? What is her plan? Once she's now married and settled down, where do you see yourself in the space, well, in the world now, you know, doing what you, besides the fashion, where else do you see yourself?
You know, I've realized that I've learned so much. I'm so young, but I've learned so much in the last couple of years. And what I want to do is share what I have and to help other ladies going through the same processes and journeys that I went through. So right now, I'm soon opening my studio, middle April, which is then the Nami brand. And then, of course, I'm a makeup artist, so I'll be doing my makeup courses and tutorials or whatever. If there's anyone that needs product, or you know, if they need to come in and ask me, how can I do my makeup like you, then I teach them.
Wow.
And then I'm obviously very, very ready to help anyone, if it's for pageant coaching, if it's for judging, for speeches, for anything. So I'm with co-production now.
Great.
I signed with them, and
Great.
they help me with that. So I'm excited.
Yeah, she's a lady of many talents. I mean, it's not only beauty and being a title holder, international title holder, but a makeup artist, a pageant coach, a fashion designer. Yeah, no, you're like one just incredible package. But Chanique, thank you so much for joining us here at Queen Talk. And we can only wish you absolutely everything of the best moving forward. And have a beautiful wedding.
Oh, thank you, Wayne. Always enjoy chatting to you.
Thank you. So thanks very much. And until next time, where we feature more incredible international and national title holders with me, Wayne Stafford, here for PPMC Magazine, Queen Talk. Goodbye.